Let's make some focaccia, guys. It is a chilly day and I feel like cooking, baking and doing something. So let's do focaccia. Okay, I want warm water first. I'm halving a recipe that I've got. So, because I don't want a massive focaccia. I just want a little focaccia. 125, 75. So let's go 320 mils of warm water. Took me a minute there to do my mathin'. That's that. And remember, if you don't have a bread machine thingy, throw it in a bowl, mix it together with a wooden spoon, and then let it sit for a couple of hours. Come back and do your folds as you need to. The only difference with a bread machine is by throwing it all in, it does all the folds, does all the resting periods and everything itself. Some honey. Oh, she's up here. So let's go about a teaspoon of honey. That looks about a teaspoon. I want some olive oil. Probably going to put maybe a couple of teaspoons in there. About that will do. And then we want flour. I'm using bread flour. You can use plain flour if you don't have bread. Wait to see if the wind's going to blow my flour as soon as I put it in. So I'm going to go 2.5 cups of flour. I want a teaspoon of yeast. I just buy these big ones. Bummer. I just noticed it's like a month out of date. I thought this one had the long use by. I literally was checking all my baking stuff when I was cleaning because I was throwing things out that were out of date and that were about to come a date. I put at the front, but I don't have another one. I have one of these ones that I'm gonna have to toss and buy another one. I have one of these out of a bread mix. It's probably okay still. It'll probably work, but better safe than sorry. I don't want to make it and then it forks up. I'll put a little bit extra. With some sea salt. Okay, I'm going to put this in the machine and it usually takes about 1.5 hours and we will come back. Okay, our dough is done. The focaccia ones are always a bit sticky. Let's get some olive oil, which I'm just putting all my sticky shit over. I was wondering what that mark was, but I've scratched the pan with something. Gonna jiggy it around, make sure I've got enough. It's basically like making fried bread. Alright, let's get this out. And then drop her in. And then I'm just gonna pull it and stretch it out. Just till it gets to like closer to the corners. I'm going to put a tea towel over it and I'm going to let it sit for half an hour. Come back. Okay, this has been sitting and has risen again, so I'm going to put a bit of olive oil on the top, and we're gonna make some indents. Oh, should I go? Just want to get those air pockets. And I'm making mine sea salt and rosemary. So I've got some rosemary. Just gonna put a little bit around. Put as much or as little as you want, and you don't have to do rosemary. You can do tomatoes, you can do tomato and onion, you could do pickled onion, you could just do salt, you could just do plain, you could do chili, lots of different. And I want salt. I think that will be enough. I don't want to go too overboard because I've made it once before and I put way too much. And that's going to go in the oven on 200 for about 20 minutes. I'm going to check it at 15 and see how she's going. And we'll come back. Let's take her out. Oh, yummo. Nice and crispy. Oh, yum. I'm gonna flip her out so she can cool. I like to leave them in the pans because they can go a little bit soggy on the bottom. Oh, nice and fluffy and then nice and crispy on the top. I know I shouldn't do this because it literally just came out. But I just want to show you how fluffy. Ow. Look at that. How fluffy that is. Oh my god, that's so fucking hot. Anyway, yum guys. Focaccia.